Carrie here, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I want to share with you my personal experiences and journey with my husband of how we got out of debt and found financial freedom. My husband has been in the financial sector for the past 15 years, and together we made the decision to get control of our money, to set and achieve our financial goals, and to learn how to communicate with each other about our money decisions. That one is the key. So today I'm going to talk about the first step that we took, and that is starting an emergency fund. I've been on this journey with my husband for the past 16 years. If we can find the financial freedom, so can you. I want to share with you my experience just in case anyone else there is struggling with their finances or having similar financial problems in their marriage relationship, and you don't know how to change things. It's going to take a few steps and the commitment to work together, but I know it's possible, and I can testify to that because I know there's quite a number of you that have financial problems or are dealing with a partner who's not on the same page or wanting to head in the same direction. And those are big issues in your marriage. So I hope that this video not only helps you individually, but that it also gives you some things that you might not have thought about. Because let me tell you, my husband and I struggled for a very long time. And that was until we decided that we needed to work together. My name is Carrie Pratt, and I make videos about being a mom, cooking, gardening, and some of the adventures that we like to go on as a family. I haven't talked about our financial journey on this platform because as a society, we just don't talk about it. Heck, when we paid off our mortgage, we should have shouted it from the rooftops. But we felt that that was boastful, and both of us were raised to not talk about money with others. And so we kept it a secret, and we shouldn't have. So today I'm going to talk about the first step that you can take in becoming financially successful and finding financial freedom. I'm going to share with you my thoughts and perspectives, specifically what happened when I decided to change my spending habits. And I started telling my money what to do. The first step to take is to create an emergency fund. Well, what is an emergency fund? If your income is under $2,000 a month, then that is $500 in the bank. But your very first step is to take $1,000 and put it in liquid assets. So just something like a separate checking account or a savings account, something that you can access in an emergency. Savings have to become a priority in your life. And this also teaches you to pay yourself first. The reasons why you need to have an emergency, a $1,000 emergency fund, is that you need to have it for unexpected events, purchases, and to have a wealthy future. Now, just because you need gas this next month, that's not an emergency. Or you have your heating bill, well, that's not an emergency. Those are things that you should be planned for and in your budget, which we'll talk about in coming weeks. An emergency is you all of a sudden get a flat tire. That's not something that you've saved for or budgeted. That is an emergency. Or your fridge all of a sudden stops working. By having an emergency fund, these no longer become emergencies because you're prepared. Because unexpected events do occur and you need to expect them. So the first step in your financial freedom is a beginner emergency fund, which is $1,000 in your bank account. Now, do everything you possibly can in order to save that money. We decided to do pop bottles. We collected them on the side of the road. We did a few side hustles in order to get that money together. We went through the house and listed a whole bunch of things on Kijiji or Facebook Marketplace, trying to sell things that we had in our home that we didn't need and didn't use. We took that cash and was able to put that into emergency fund. That didn't happen right away. It took a little bit of time to create that emergency fund. But I have to admit, it did take us a month, but that was taking any extra money we had or anything we were going to spend on a luxury item and putting it in that emergency fund to get it started. And the most amazing thing is the next month, the amount of calm and peace I felt by knowing that we had that $1,000 in the bank account in what we called an emergency fund gave us a little bit more financial stability and security. It's amazing what that one simple step can do. Do you have an emergency fund? How much money have you put aside? Are you just starting this process, or is this something that you're working on doing already? Have you and your husband sat down together and decided how you're going to create that emergency fund together? In the upcoming videos, we're going to continue on this step-by-step process to your financial freedom. And there is a step-by-step process in order to do this. And we have followed these steps, and I can promise you that if you do them as well, that you can find financial freedom. One of the greatest things is that this first step can protect your family from financial emergencies. And it eliminates the stress that come from financial problems, because we all have them. That's just part of life. Finances and struggles are always there, but it's how you're prepared for them that helps you mentally and emotionally deal with money. Obviously, I'm not a financial person. I don't have the education myself, but I'm sharing with you the things that my husband and I have learned together and help to share our personal experience in the hopes that it might help you. Let me know in the comments if you've experienced some of the financial steps that you need to take in order to be financially free. I would love to be able to support each other and build a community where we can support and encourage each other in the lifestyle changes and financial decisions we need to do in order to make that possible. Thanks for watching this video, and I will see you next week.